forever, like it cost you nothing. Eyes full of fire, heart full of running. I built a life on your almost words. Now I'm choking on promises I never heard. I kept the light on in case you turned back, but love doesn't live in a one-way track. You touched my skin, but never stayed. I was holding on while you slipped away. And I blame the timing, the fights, the past. But the truth is you never planned to last. You said it's me, like that made it right. But you left first, long before that night. I cried where you couldn't hear, loved you through every fear. I stayed in the storm you made, built a home in your mistakes. And all I wanted was to be enough, but your silence always called my bluff. You didn't just walk out the door, you left first, way before. I read the text you never meant to send, replayed your smile until it lost its bend. You broke me soft, with hands so kind, but the cruelest pain is the quiet kind. I talk to ghosts that wear your face, sleep on one side of empty space. It's not the leaving that hurts the most, it's knowing I was never close. I screamed into your silence loud, but you were gone beneath the sound. I begged the sky, I blamed the rain, tried to rewrite all this pain. But even when your hands held mine, your heart had stepped behind the line. You didn't just leave that night, for sure. You left first, I just closed the door. You were fading while I held on tighter. I was drowning just to keep you brighter. Every smile you gave was cracked in two, but I was too in love to see the truth. I kissed your silence, called it stormy weather. Thought if I broke, we might break together. I stitched your wounds while I bled inside, but you already left, you just hadn't said goodbye. And I kept pretending your heart was here, talking to someone who disappeared. I reached for warmth in a bed gone cold, still chasing something you already sold. I gave you love like I gave you air, but you looked right through me like I wasn't there. Tried to hold what slipped like rain, fought you leaving like it wasn't pain. But some goodbyes were no name, and some hearts break too slow to blame. I lost you in 1,000 ways, and there was nothing I could save. You talk like maybe we had time, but your hands let go before mine.
I memorized your favorite lies and called it hope just to survive. Now I'm just a song you won't replay, a ghost in the words you used to say. And every I love you, I believe, feels like the way you chose to leave. I gave you love with every breath, but I was just holding the shape you left. I kept us alive inside my mind, while you erased us line by line. I stayed when there was no one there. I broke so you could disappear, and now your name feels like a blade. And there was nothing I could save.
I stayed up all night just to feel you near, held your memory like it might reappear. You were gone before you said goodbye, and I was still trying to learn how to lie to myself.
You smiled like nothing ever felt wrong. I wrote forever into every song, but you never heard the words I meant. Just silence wrapped in my last defense, and hope I couldn't afford.
I begged the sky, I blamed the years. I gave my voice, you gave your fears. And still I stood through every fall, but I was the only one who risked it all. I broke for two and carried us blind, loved you with everything I couldn't find. You left with no reason, no real goodbye, just empty air where your hands used to lie. If this was love, why did it feel so done? 'Cause I was the only one. You said we'd heal if we gave it space, but space became your hiding place. And I waited in every hour you stole, thinking maybe broken still meant whole. I searched for pieces you never missed, kissed a future that didn't exist. You looked like love, but loved like was. And I keep paying that heavy cost. Should have weighed a ton, but I was the only one. I was the only one who never left from a net. You were fading while I held on tighter. I was drowning just to keep you brighter. Every smile you gave was cracked in two, but I was too in love to see the truth.
I kissed your silence, called it stormy weather. Thought if I broke, we might break together. I stitched your wounds while I bled inside, but you already left, you just hadn't said goodbye.
And I kept pretending your heart was here, talking to someone who disappeared. I reached for warmth in a bed gone cold, still chasing something you already sold. I gave you love like I gave you air, but you looked right through me like I wasn't there. Tried to hold what looked like rain, thought you were leaving like it wasn't pain. But some goodbyes were no name, and some hearts break too slow to blame. I lost you in 1,000 ways, and there was nothing I could say.
You talk like maybe we had time, but your hands let go before mine. I memorized your favorite lines and called it home just to survive. Now I'm just a song you won't replay, a ghost in the words you used to say. And every I love you I believed feels like the way you chose to leave. I gave you love with every breath, but I was just holding the shape you left. I kept us alive inside my mind, while you erased us line by line. I stayed when there was no one there. I broke so you could disappear, and now your name feels like a blade. And there was nothing I could say. I said I love you, and your eyes looked past me, like the words were air or just too heavy. I reached for your hand like I always do, but your fingers let go before mine moved. You laughed at dinner, but your smile felt staged. I traced every silence like a tear on a page. The way you said I'm just tired again felt more like goodbye than the end of the day. And I kept pretending the distance was small, that love was enough to carry it all. But I was holding on with both hands tight, while you were already halfway into the night. You were already gone while I was still fighting, already moved on while I kept writing songs with your name in every line, trying to rewrite what was never mine.
You were fading in ways I couldn't see. I was still yours, but you were with me. I cleaned the dishes like we used to do. Kept your side of the bed untouched too. Kept your side of the bed untouched too. I watched old movies we never got through. I'm still stuck in the life I made for two. And I wish I'd known how far you drifted before my heart got so committed. You didn't leave with slamming doors, just stop loving me a little more. You were already gone when I said forever. I thought we were strong, but you were untethered. I begged in silence, I broke with grace, while you disappeared without a trace. I was still dreaming you'd turn around, but you were already gone without a sound. You were already gone, long before now. I stayed in the fire just to feel you warm. Carried your storms like they kept me whole. You kissed me like someone you almost knew. And I broke myself believing you.
You spoke in futures we never touched. Held me soft but never enough. I traced your leaving in your quiet eyes, but I still begged silence not to lie. I painted hope in every shade while you watched all our colors fade. You let go like it meant nothing, but it meant everything to me. And I still miss you in the smallest ways, like reaching out, forgetting you've gone away. I still wear your name like a scar that's new. Still dreaming the shape of your love was a war. I lost it slow. You walked away before I let go. And even now, when I know we're through, I almost still love you.
Bed's too wide for just one night, but I sleep beside the reasons why. You needed space and I gave you skies, but stars don't beg to stay in night. I whispered promises you never kept, carried truths you never said. You loved me like a quiet end. I broke, you didn't even bend. I still hear you in the songs I skip, still feel you in every sinking ship. I still walk through this house like it's ours, still check the sky for falling stars. And if goodbye means healing still, then why do I